Is it even a high-profile divorce case without the wife taking at least half of her husband's fortune? Well, it is in the case of Achraf Hakimi's divorce from actress Hiba Abouk. The Moroccan has managed to outsmart his missus. Other famous footballers like Emmanuel Eboue haven't had the same luck or foresight. Let's have a deeper look into the two contrasting divorces, and some other famous footballer divorces you might not have heard of. Hiba met PSG wingback Achraf Hakimi in 2018. It was during a photo shoot for Vogue Arabia, while he was still playing for Real Madrid. They made their relationship public during a charity event in Madrid in June 2019. Then, they went Instagram official 2 months later. They had a secret private wedding in 2020 and now have 2 sons together, Armin and Naeem. The joint high of their individual careers came in late 2022. Abouk graced the cover of the prestigious Vogue Arabia. At the same time, Hakimi led the Moroccan football team to the World Cup semi-finals in Qatar. They created history by becoming the first African nation to reach the World Cup semi-finals. It was all a fairy tale, until suddenly things changed. Achraf and his wife have been on the verge of divorce. This came at a time when the Paris Saint-Germain footballer was being investigated for rape. Hakimi has been accused of raping a 24-year-old woman at his house in Boulogne, Paris. On February 25, 2023, Abouk and the children were on vacation when this happened. Fanny Collin, Hakimi's lawyer and representative, has denied all the allegations against him. PSG hasn't issued an official statement on the matter due to the continuing investigations, but Hakimi's marriage, even so, is all but finished. It had been reported earlier that Hakimi and Abouk's marriage had hit a snag. It was already said that the actress saw divorce as the best choice for the couple. Hakimi and his Tunisian wife have been separated since before the rape investigations even started. According to her, the two were working towards a legal separation. But for now, Achraf Hakimi is still married to Hiba Abouk. Before the rumours of divorce started swirling, Abouk had already hinted at it. The Tunisian actress deleted a few pictures of the two from her Instagram profile. The divorce has yet to go through. This is despite the fact that they had begun the divorce procedure months before the rape allegations surfaced. Hakimi, 24 years old, is 12 years younger than Abouk, 36. According to the reports, the marked age difference is one of the reasons why Abouk wants a divorce. In an interview, Abouk shed light on her marriage. She said that she wanted to divorce Hakimi since the marriage was nearly finished. If that wasn't bad enough, she referred to the marriage as a failed project. It has been reported that the two had different plans for the future, which is what failed the marriage. While Abouk wanted a family life with the children, Hakimi wanted to keep on partying and living as a bachelor. The couple has 2 children together, Amin 3 and Naeem 1. The Tunisian actress finally broke her silence when the rape allegations surfaced. She posted a message on her official Instagram account on March 27th. She opened up about her silence on the rape allegations. She also revealed her divorce arrangements. "I always have been and always will be on the side of victims," she added. "Until then, everything was going about as it does in a bitter divorce." The plot twist. In the divorce proceedings, she demanded half of Hakimi's assets and wealth from the court. But she was informed that Hakimi had nothing in his name and that all his fortune was in his mother's name. According to the report, even his salary is deposited under his mother's name. The PSG star is the 6th best paid African footballer, earning more than £176,000 each week. Rumour has it that Hakimi kept his entire fortune in the name of his mother, Saïda Moch, a long time ago. Many believe Hakimi's mother's genius has allowed him to dodge a bullet. But Emmanuel Eboue, another famous footballer, was not so lucky himself. In 2006, the Ivorian was a top-tier talent in international and European club football. He even played in the UEFA Champions League final for Arsenal against Barcelona. He was divorced from his wife Aurélie 17 years later. She won full custody of their 3 children and all his assets were granted to her. The former Arsenal defender revealed in 2017 that his downfall had left him feeling suicidal. He said that his post-football life was initially spent doing 3 unfortunate things: avoiding debt collectors, sleeping on a friend's floor, and washing his clothes by hand. Before the divorce, Emmanuel Eboue had a net worth of €20 million. But then, his ex-wife won custody of their children and all his assets. Eboue was evicted from his home and became homeless. Allegedly, his ex-wife preyed on his inability to read English. It is said that she forced him to sign documents. After such a traumatic experience, many people tried to help him. His previous club, Galatasaray, offered him a coaching position to help him go on with his life. After the divorce from his former wife, Eboue married his ex-girlfriend in early 2019. Although in recent times, he has denied that he was left broke after his divorce, he has claimed that he owns property in several countries, including Ghana. According to him, when people say that he lost everything, it's not a nice thing to hear and is a blatant lie. He said that he did not lose a divorce case with his wife. He wasn't worried even though the court gave her all his properties in England. That's because he expected that she would use it all to take care of their children. Eboue conceded that he had fallen into depression due to the divorce ruling. He said that he was very disappointed and that he found a way out of his mental health issues when he turned to God. Let's take a look at another footballer who had his wife walk away with millions of his net worth, Thierry Henry. The French legend left Arsenal fans heartbroken when he left the club after 8 memorable years for Barcelona. Henry's trophy cabinet did benefit from his move to Barcelona, but he failed to make the same type of impression as he did in North London. This was because he had to share the limelight with Lionel Messi, Samuel Eto'o, and Ronaldinho. The 2003 Ballon d'Or runner-up won 2 La Liga championships and 1 Copa del Rey trophy with Barcelona. But it was the 2009 Champions League that was his favourite trophy. It was the trophy that validated the decision to leave Arsenal. Henry then spent 4 years in Major League Soccer with the New York Red Bulls. He returned to Arsenal on loan in January 2012. He continued where he left off by scoring the game's sole goal just 12 minutes into his second debut. The French legend remained unmarried, having divorced Nicole Merry in 2008. The pair first met when they co-starred in television ads for Renault Clio vehicles. They shared a 6-bedroom property in Hampstead in North London. Henry bought it in 2002 for £5.95 million. The striker announced his separation from his wife a few days before his transfer to Barcelona, where he was paid £130,000 per week. His wife was believed to be displeased with his transfer. They got married in 2003 and had a child together, Taya. Nicole, whose actual name is Claire, is an English model. She was reportedly awarded £8 million as part of the divorce settlement. It's initially believed she wanted £10 million. Mary filed the divorce at the time, claiming her husband's unreasonable behaviour. Some also say that Mary discovered romantic text messages to other women on his phone at the time. These cases serve as a cautionary tale about financial literacy and marriages. If wealth is not managed, it may evaporate rapidly. It may be due to poor investment choices or reckless spending. A large portion of young people who gain money quickly lose it all. Argentine legend Diego Maradona earned millions in his 20s in the 1980s, yet he became bankrupt in 2009. Well, what do you think about Hakimi's decision to have all his assets in his mother's name? Let us know in the comments.